Hello viewers, welcome to Science TV 1 p.m. news with me Edna Kaindi and my son language interpreter doing voicing Irene Chebiwot. President William Samuel Ruto on Wednesday dismissed growing calls and chants for him to serve only one term, insisting that he is an agent of change on a mission to transform the country. Speaking in Nairobi during the bell ringing ceremony for the Lindsay-backed security initiative, President Ruto urged Kenyans to judge his leadership at the end of his term rather than prematurely. He urged that his critics have yet to present a clear or viable alternative to his administration's agenda. Ruto further stated that, like his predecessors, he will leave office when the right time comes, affirming his commitment to democratic principles and the constitutional timelines.
I hear my brothers and sisters say, let Ruto go, then we will figure out. To me, that sounds like the wash conmanship. One term, Kasongo, Ruto must go, is not enough. Just like those who were there before me, my time will come and I will go. What are your reasons for this Ruto must go? Because the more I listen, the more it is sloganeering. It's not about a plan. Not about an alternative plan. If you seriously have a plan that does better on creating jobs than I have, that does better on education than I have, you should be bold enough to tell us. And I listened to him say, Kenya is a failed state. And I ask myself, so for 40 years, you have been working in a failed state? So you want to be president of a failed state? The critics may say I am wrong. The cynics may say I am lying. And the naysayers may even say I am mad. But what if they are wrong? And they are. What if I am an agent of destiny for the transformation of our nation, whose promise has been delayed for far too long? Some have accused my administration of over-promising or taking on too many challenges at once. This was deliberate, to adjust the bar upwards. We have made peace with mediocrity for far too long.
Moving on, former Deputy President sharply criticized President William Ruto on Wednesday, accusing him of failing to grasp the weight of his presidential duties and lacking understanding of the country's challenges. He faulted the president for offering conflicting and inconsistent solutions to national problems, saying Ruto appears unsettled and unable to provide concrete remedies to the issues facing Kenyans. The remarks come just days after President Ruto controversially blamed parents for not raising their children properly, a statement that sparked public outrage and debate across the country.
He's a very confused person, extremely confused. When the Gen Z's protest started in 2024, he stayed after another 4 weeks, he said it's for the foundation. Do you remember? The other day, he said it's a church. He said the church, you know, they are the ones who are inciting people, church leaders, nini. He went back again, he said it's the opposition. This Sunday, he said it's the parents. Yeah? He said it's poor parenting. William Ruto, please. Can you make up your mind what ails your country? Instead of listening to the agencies, the issues they are raising, abductions, extrajudicial killings, corruption, misappropriation of public resources, President says, no. These people have been incited by Rigiji and Uhuru. You know, the president does not know the problem in Kenya. He has given 7 reasons so far. And it's simply because he doesn't want to accept that he has lost it and there is a problem, and address the problem instead of saying the boys and girls are being incited. If he was honest to himself and listened to the problems the young people are raising on behalf of the country, we will not be where we are.
When he gives me to speak, he's not giving me to speak because I don't know, I sit. How can you sit on a man like this? This is a man who is causing a whole nation not to sleep.
Moving on, Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen has declared that the government will not relent in prosecuting individuals accused of committing crimes during recent protests. Speaking in Eldoret during the launch of the Jukwaa la Usalama Engagement program in Uasin Gishu County, Murkomen criticized Law Society of Kenya, LSK, President Faith Odhiambo, for siding with protesters who allegedly destroyed public and private property. Murkomen stated that the government has credible evidence linking 71 individuals to acts of chaos and terrorism during the protest, adding that legal action will be pursued without compromise.
Burning supermarkets, looting people's businesses. All those people are properly defined in the Prevention of Terrorism Act. On this one, she's damn wrong. Yeah, she's actually on the wrong side of history. She needs to quickly salvage her reputation by siding with criminals and terrorists and trying to defend them. I totally disagree with those who want to make it lighter. They want to make it look cheap.
Fears are mounting over what appears to be a fresh wave of the Shakahola massacre, with reports emerging that 6 children may have died under suspicious circumstances. A close relative who spoke to both the children and local leaders allegedly linked to the renewed killings claimed that the parents themselves confirmed the deaths. The disturbing development has raised alarm among human rights groups. On Wednesday, activists alleged that more than 40 people could have been killed and secretly buried in Kwabinzaro this year alone, suggesting a possible continuation of the cult-linked atrocities that shocked the nation last year.
Kenzi yuko gerezani na anaoperate nje, ana wafuasi wake huko nje, kwa sababu tukiwa hapo na DCI hapo ofisini niliweza kumuuliza ukitaka kufa ama ukitaka kufunga unafanya nini? Anasema ya kwamba wakati umepangiwa msituni, wakati unaelekea kufa, saa ile unaanza kufunga, Makenzi mwenyewe ndio lazima akuombee kwanza, na anakuombea kupitia kwa simu ambayo anapiga akiwa gerezani.
Serikali itafute njia ya kudhibiti utumizi wa simu, haswa kwa wale ambao walikuwa wameshtakiwa na ile Shakahola 1, kwa sababu tumepata habari hata kupitia familia hii kwamba Makenzi na wale ambao walikuwa nao accomplices wake bado wanaendelea kueneza injili hii ya watu kufunga na kufa kupitia, kulingana na victims family ambao wamezungumza siku ya leo, ni kuwa tunatarajia tupate zaidi ya 47 bodies katika hii ambayo tunaiita Shakahola tu.
Pesa hata vile ambavyo walikuwa wanachimba makaburi, nasema wanatumia upanga tu, chimba tu shimo tu kidogo, ili mradi tu mwili huo unaweza kuzibwa, huo haonekani huko juu. Na baada ya kuzikwa anapanda konge hapo juu, alama ya kwamba kesho tena labda kama mkuja na mtu mwingine asiwezi kuchimba hapo tena.